Good morning. And when I mean morning, I mean morning. We're up bright and early. Today we're going to go over a few things. We're going to take a little trip as we got a Garmin RV 780 from Santa, and we'll be using that for the first time. So at the same time, on the trip, we'll let you know how this does. And not to say we paid for this. Garmin did not give it to us. This will be with us from now on, along with our phone and the navigation in the truck. On that note, we're going to get out of here because we get a lengthy trip. See you on the road. Well, folks, we're on our way at 6:27, and the Garmin is set for where we're going. Pretty good sized screen. I can read it really good, and the voice isn't that annoying. We're gonna go get ourselves a little bit of breakfast to travel on the road with, and we'll talk to you periodically. Well, I was just taking a look at this Garmin as we're en route, and notice that it gives the posted speed in the lower left-hand corner along with my vehicle speed. And it flashes in red, or not so much flashes, but gives you red on either side when you're exceeding the speed limit by more than 5 miles an hour. That's pretty awesome. I guess there's no way I can tell people I didn't know how fast I was going when this thing so diligently points it out to me. Let's see if I can get that red to go off. It's just doing its thing. Anyways, I'm glad I bought this thing. It's much different than the navigational system in the vehicle, and I'll get into that a little bit more as we travel further down the road. It gives you choices to pick from: vehicle, truck, vehicle combinations with what you're towing, heights, weights, everything. It's a pretty impressive little navigation unit, and like I said, we are glad that we purchased this. On that note, I'm going to pay more attention to the road than I am this navigation unit, and we'll chat with you in a little bit.
Drive to highlighted route.
Alright, so we moved this little Garmin guy to the center of the console. He works real nice. It's a great big screen. My husband figured out the mileage, so when it's in the red, that means he's speeding. He has to come down in speed, and then it clears. But this thing is really nice, and you sync it to whatever vehicle you're driving. So today we're in a car, but you can do your truck or your trailer or whatever, and Rick is going to go over that with you at another time, but we just wanted to give you another highlight on it. See you soon.
Good afternoon, folks, and this is Rick with Travel with RickandD. Today I'm going to do a little product review, even though we weren't asked to do this. We're going to give you our opinion on it because I think it's great. So, you get to this point, select your current vehicle, whether it's a car, a motorhome with a trailer, motorhome, whatever. You get down here, you tap the bottom, you go into travel trailer, fifth wheel, boat trailer, and a regular trailer. Depending on whatever you've picked, you go into the next screen, which is your max height. Type in your max height, it will go to weight and everything else. I'm not going to put in heights, or, well, you know what, maybe I will. Then it'll give the width. It'll give the length. It'll ask for the total weight. And then it'll show you what your vehicle is down here. And then it'll ask you where to in the map. And you type in wherever you're going, and it'll tell you different types of routes. RV route.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Please drive the highlighted route. And she talks to you, and she's pleasant. It's great. It's like a second set of eyes. So say your wife is in the co-pilot seat, and say she's working on a video. She doesn't have to pay attention to the road so much, because this does most of it for you. Let you know your bridge heights, even though I wouldn't depend on this 100%, because sometimes they may have paved in the last year and it's not updated in your Garmin. So I would always pay attention to the bridge signs, even though this does help out tremendously. It's a great tool, and I would suggest it. And that's all I'm going to go with it. I mean, you've got this, you've got your navigation in your truck, you've got your navigation on your phone. Three things to help you out. The other thing we did is, let me shut her off here, is we bought a little stand that will go up on your dashboard. It's got all these little lead pellets in it, and you can connect this to it in the back, turn it around any way you want. There's a locking device on it. You push this forward, it locks. That's not going to go anywhere. So you can take this out, interchange it with other pieces by pushing down on the tab in the front. This worked great. If you have a dashboard that is slightly contoured towards the front of where you're sitting, you need to push this back as far as it'll go, because it will slide down and slide off the dashboard. Just a little note. We also picked up a carrying case for it, because it doesn't come with a carrying case. And this thing is great. When you buy the Garmin, it will come with a USB for charging and cigarette lighter charger for your vehicle. I recommend that you have these with you at all times, because the Garmin does use a lot of battery power, and it will last the whole trip on a full charge. Just to give you a heads up. Besides that, I am very happy that came for Christmas. And on that note, I have not much more to tell you, except we'll see you on the road.